Hats off to the Houston Texans staff and players. Talk about winning and winning big in their wild card matchup against the Cleveland Browns. Now, the game was close in the beginning. It looked like we were about to have a shootout, but the Texans pulled away towards the end of the second quarter and never looked back. Shout out that Texans defense, second in the league against the run, made the Browns one-dimensional. Now, Joe Flacco and Amari Cooper completely destroyed this Texans secondary in their regular season matchup, and it seemed like those guys took it personal. I know Coop was banged up, but wasn't really a factor this game. Will Anderson, Grenard, Derek Barnett, those guys were able to get pressures and sacks. Steven Nelson and Christian Harris with pick sixes. And not to be overlooked, Cameron Johnston did a great job of flipping the field with his punch. CJ Stroud in his playoff debut had a nearly perfect game. Went 16 for 21, 274 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. Poised as always, went through his progressions. You know, he did miss Nico on that deep shot. Probably only 2 risky throws. The Noah Brown one in which he got injured was one for sure. But again, no turnovers, in which we've come accustomed to when watching Stroud. Nico Collins continues to impress. He's emerged as a true wide receiver 1 this season. It's looking like we've got to have that conversation. Where does he rank when it comes to wide receivers in this league? A big target, 6'4" with good speed. We know he can stretch the field. He's used in that intermediate game. He can run after the catch. Laramie Tunsil and the O-line did a good job for the most part, keeping the pocket clean for CJ. They contain Myles Garrett. Can't forget that Brevin Jordan touchdown. On the other side, I gotta tip my hat to JOK, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Great instincts. He sniffed out a bunch of plays. You know, Joe Flacco, I believe the 4th or 5th QB for Cleveland this season, went from being at home to helping lead that Cleveland offense down the stretch of the regular season into the playoffs. Now, if all the top seeds in the AFC win this wild card weekend, that means Houston has to travel to Baltimore, the team with the best regular season record. And yeah, we can crown them early, the NFL League MVP, Lamar Jackson, and that tough Ravens defense. The Ravens took care of business against the Texans week 1, winning 25-9. Now, right now, nothing's set in stone because we don't know what the matchups will be next week, but we'll see.